Welcome to the CWF Network. A network of friends sharing their stories about the subjects they love, whether it's music or movies, politics or more. We're here to bring you big content in small pieces. That's enjoyable content under 30 minutes. Just a little everyday content for everyday people. Come on, y'all. Just come on for a laugh and a lesson.
A space on the internet where we like to dissect words and what they mean. Let's talk about it.
I'm your host, Sam Priest.
Come kick it with me. No, that's not cool. Okay. Relax.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Words Mean Things, a space on the internet where we like to dissect words and what they mean. And you know you can only find this on the CWF Network, where we bring you big content in small pieces. I'm your host, Sam Priest. Woo! Your best, favorite DJ. I tried to make the little remix sound. It ain't sound that good, but y'all got the point. Anywho, I hope that y'all are having a great weekend, whatever the case may be. I hope that you're in good spirit because you are the masters of your fate. You are the creators of your destiny. I'm over here just like I'm in such a good mood today. I don't know why. I know what it is. It's my weekend. It's my weekend. So I'm definitely enjoying myself today. I have so many plans to just get out the house and not sit behind my computer and be bored all day. I'm talking about be bored all day. I have so much that I do. I podcast. I write music. I work on music. I go to band rehearsal. I'm a stripper. People always ask, like, they ask me what I do and what's my favorite job. It's stripping. So I work at, I do online stripping for senior citizens. I give them their last dance. A lot of times they put me in their will, or they just leave a good tip. And the tip is usually like false teeth or, their bracelet or something like that. Something, a family heirloom, something of importance. So listen, go get your money. Get your money how you want it. I don't judge nobody. Just don't get your money from me, because if you rob me or try to take advantage of me, that don't work. Because I'm just like, no, thank you. I don't want it. So me on my random tangent for the day. But anyways, kicking it back into where we going. I'm glad that y'all joined me for another episode. I had a few people just reach out to me and just say, hey, I really enjoy your show. It's been really good. And I realized that I don't know these people. Or I know them in passing. They're not someone that I consider best friends or things like that. But I want to tell you that I am very thankful for people like that, because y'all don't know how much it means to just hear you're doing a good job, or those little small compliments they mean so much. I did a gig on Thursday and we were singing and going in, and I posted it and people were like, you were in Charlotte? I was like, yeah, I should have hit them up. And I was like, well, I didn't think that anybody would show up, which I'm going somewhere with this. The reason why I say that, or I give that quick little story, is because me being a singer, songwriter, all these things, you would think that you would get more support from let's say your friends or family. But surprisingly, your biggest support comes from people you don't even know. Your biggest supporters tend to be people who just listen to your stuff and they enjoy it, and they're like, I gotta message you. And why is that? It's simply because these people are coming in with no expectation. They don't know you. They don't know anything, but you're doing something that they like. And so they're listening to it because they genuinely enjoy what you're doing. And that is beautiful for me. And that's something that I want to tell, I want to drop a nugget in everybody's lap. If you are singing or doing whatever it is that you're doing, don't look for your closest people to support you. They'll jump on the bandwagon when they're supposed to. Pay attention to just putting your shit out in general. Don't sit on it. Don't get discouraged when you don't get the feedback that you want or the support that you want. Just keep pushing, because the more you push, eventually everything will align itself, and those people will jump on board when they're supposed to. Right now, you're pushing for yourself. You're doing this stuff for yourself. It's not for everybody else. It's for yourself, because you have personal goals. You have personal dreams. Don't get discouraged, okay? Like, you can't. So, with that positive note, I'm going to reel it back in, and I'm going to bring you into what's going on. So I want you to take a moment, sit back, relax, close your eyes. Imagine yourself at this bar and you stumble upon somebody who is just as wild and free or just as cool as you are, and then y'all become like the best of friends. Like, of course, time has gone, like, let's say that y'all friends now for a year or two, and this person is like your favorite person in the world, and in the midst of that, you are dating someone, and you and this person have been dating for like 2 years. And so you're venting to your best friend about this person, and you're just like, yeah, he or she don't treat me right, or she not doing what she's supposed to. And in the middle of that conversation, your best friend slips up and says, yeah, well, they did me like that for a little bit, but now we're good. I'm sorry, did you just confess to me that you are having relations with my partner? Oh, man, like, what would you do? How would you feel? Would you curse them out? Would you fight them? Or would you get back at them? Would you get even? Which, for me, I don't know how I would react. But one of the things that's stuck in my head is you shouldn't do wrong for wrong. And then if you really, really going deeper into it, you just think about it. Like, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Like, I don't need to do wrong to you in order to feel better about or feel justification for what has been done to me by you. No. So me being the person that I am, I focused in on those words. 2 wrongs don't make a right. So I Googled it. I did a little research, and I ended up finding 3 definitions. Three things that describe what 2 wrongs don't make a right feels like, and what they explain. So I'm gonna read all 3 of them, because I just thought that they were cool. So the first one is used to say that if one person hurts another person, the hurt person should not do something hurtful in return. Okay, so that was short. Let's go into this next one. This one states 2 wrongs don't make a right contains a comprehensive lesson. It means that it is not justified to do something illegal, inhumane, unfair, or fraudulent if you have been a victim to one of these malpractices. As violence begets violence in the similar manners, responding to a wrongdoing with an equally wrong behavior will only make things worse and bring nothing but chaos and anarchy. And the last one is basically seeking retribution. I don't know why I stumbled over that word. Seeking retribution or revenge for a hurtful or deceitful act on is not an appropriate way to resolve a conflict. I don't like how, that's why they cut some of the word out. But anyways, basically, you seeking retribution or revenge for something that was done that was hurtful or deceitful is not an appropriate way to resolve a conflict. That's the definition that I got from it. And for me, I sat with it. I was like, all right, how does this make you feel? What are you thinking? What should you do? And one of the things that I remember is treat people the way you want to be treated. What does that mean to you? For me, when I hear that saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right, I think about my family. Like, my mom was such a solid person. She was pure, one of the most purest people I've ever met. And I've watched people treat her badly, do things to hurt her feelings, and she still would just turn the other cheek and just treat them as if they did not do anything to them, because her love was genuine. I come from a family where love is pure. That's all I know. I was made in love. I was raised in love. So that's all I know. I only know how to treat people good. But I tell people all the time, I'm the meanest person in my family. Like, I'll love you, but I ain't gonna take too much of that shit. So for me, even when I hear two wrongs don't make a right, I think about people who cheat. You know, why is cheating a thing in the first place? But then what happens when you're in a situation when you're being cheated on? Do you go out and do you cheat on somebody else? Like, is that going to make you feel better? The definition even said it. It just causes chaos, because now y'all are being toxic versus just confronting the situation and just saying, hey, this is not for me. Let me walk away. Or if somebody steals something, like let's say somebody stole something from you, and then there's somebody else that's around that has the same thing that you want. Do you steal it? Like, does that make it right? Because, oh, this person stole from me, so I should be able to steal from somebody else. That is, I choose not to live my life in that manner, simply because it's just chaotic, and I don't like chaos. I don't like drama. I try my best to walk away from it. I will speak my mind, but it's not with the intentions to cause more drama. It's so that I can clear the air and keep moving and progressing in my life. But now, on the other hand, sometimes I do believe that two wrongs make you feel better. It definitely makes you feel better. Like, prime example, being selfish with your time. I've been in situations where I've gone above and beyond for people. I'm always available. I'm always there supporting, which kind of ties back into the original thing I said earlier in regards to everyone saying, just giving good feedback and not having the support of other people. I make myself available. I make sure I support people. I go hard for everybody because I want to believe in your dream, because I hope one day that somebody will stumble upon me and believe in my dream and go just as hard for me. But in the process, I definitely got my feelings hurt, because I'm just like, damn, I would do all of this stuff for y'all, but when I really need you, nobody shows up. So now I'm very selfish with my time, and I feel like people will hit me up, and I know they need me. I know they want something, or I know they really need me, but I'm cool to say no. Yes, it's petty. But in the meantime, like, I don't feel like it's wrong to be selfish with your time, simply because you have to draw a line. Because if you continue to make yourself available, or if you continue to just go above and beyond for people who will never do that for you, you're always going to have this feeling of emptiness. And of course, somebody can say, oh, well, you shouldn't be doing stuff for people with stuff to want something in return. Well, granted, that's true. But after a while, I'm tired. Like, I'm human. Fuck that. You're not about to make me feel bad because I'm now being selfish with my time, because I no longer feel that you have the energy and potential to want to support me. And sometimes when you put your foot down, then people will really pay attention to what it was that you were saying a while ago. And then they'll jump on the bandwagon. They're just like, hey, let me do better so that I can at least get what I was getting back in return, which that's toxic within itself if you really think about it. But sometimes people have to learn a lesson when you walk away from certain things. You know, it being selfish with your time, being selfish with yourself provides a feeling of release. And then also, there are moments where you do wrong, like those wrong for wrong moments are still beneficial for you. Going back into cheating, like, let's think about it. Oh, actually, one of my favorite songs by Jasmine Sullivan is I Bust the Windows Out Your Car. And one of the things that she says is, I bust the windows out your car. I know I did it because I left my mark. I know I always have these ugly scars, but right now I'm not worried about that part. I must admit it helped a little bit when I found out, or whatever the case may be. Regardless of, she busted the windows out his car because he was treating her bad. She felt good in the moment. Yeah. Like, sometimes in that moment, you need that type of release, because if you overcrowd yourself with so many emotions, you open yourself up into a world where you could possibly do something that you will regret. And sometimes you just, like I said, that wrong for wrong moment was small compared to where it could have been. It could have gotten worse. It could have, maybe Jasmine Sullivan wasn't a good example, because she did bust the windows out his car, and I'm pretty sure she could have went to jail for that, for vandalism. Needless to say, busting the windows out your car, maybe that's too extreme, but sometimes there are, like I said, there are moments where having a wrong for wrong moment is beneficial. And I gave a few examples of it. I still think that Jasmine Sullivan's lyrics is relevant to this simply because, like, she had to do what was necessary for her so she could have her release, so she could walk away and not feel like, hey, I was just defeated. I was just done wrong and I did absolutely nothing about it. So I definitely want you guys to take some time and follow us on CWFP_. And the question that I have for you that I would love for you guys to post is, tell me about your wrong for wrong moment. What happened? Why did it happen? And how did you feel after you did it? Like, did you feel good? Did you feel bad? Did you just feel normal, like nothing else changed, but you felt vindicated? That's the word. How did you feel after your wrong for wrong moment? Take time to leave a voicemail at 347-719-3350. And remember that just because the content stops doesn't mean the conversation has to. Follow us on Instagram at CWFP_. And while you're there, follow me at Sampriest __. And remember, thousands of words are spoken, so it's important to remind people that words mean things. And I will see you guys later. Have a beautiful rest of your week, month, year, but make sure that you tune in every time I post, which I release every Tuesday. So come on, be a support, make sure you share, make sure you like, and I'll holler at y'all later.
This is the CWF network, where we bring you big content in small pieces. Follow us on Instagram at CWFP_. Okay, bye.